See here, this particular update shocked me, sincerely speaking, because in the same week, two different bombshells dropped about Peter Obi and the Obidient Movement. First, Arabambi didn't just talk, he went as far as saying we wish to call on the Special General of Police to arrest Dr. Tanko Inusa for treason and incitement, and even demanded that Peter Obi and Aisha Yesufu be placed on a security watch list. Can you imagine? But guess what? Before that dust even settles, the Minister of Works David Umahi entered the stage at the New Yam Festival and boldly declared that Ebonyi has no obedience. According to him, because of what the Tinubu administration has done, the sense of political belonging has shifted, so people will vote differently in 2027, not following the Obidient movement as before. I'm not gonna lie, this is a back-to-back drama and it is raising serious questions about the political atmosphere as we head towards 2027. Take a listen.
Activist Precious Oruche, popularly known as Mama P, was detained over the weekend by the police following a viral confrontation with the factional national chairman of the Labour Party, Julius Abure, at the Abuja airport. The incident began when Oruche, a non-obedient movement figure, allegedly accosted Abure, accusing him of frustrating Nigerians and destroying the Labour Party.
Are you not Julius Abure? So what are you not doing with the Labour Party? Police, they find you, you the enter aeroplane. Police, they find you. Is that not Julius Abure? Are you good at key? We retire you, man. Are you not Julius Abure? Police is looking for you. You don't destroy the Labour Party, you the enter aeroplane. No, book you all of you now. Wait, excuse me. And you know me. And you asking me for man. Excuse me, sir. You know me. And you asking me for man. Life took on inside your head. Wait. See that Benin Rego. If you get to Benin, tell me are you man. That's Julius Abure. That's Julius Abure. You don't know him. That mother. All of you ruined our chances. Excuse me. You are coming to enter. Okay, you don't know. I don't know.
Well, this video went viral. The situation reportedly escalated upon arrival at Benin Airport, where Oruche claims she was assaulted by a group of men loyal to Abure, while the Abure-led faction claims Oruche's actions were an unprovoked assault and part of an assignment to accomplish the desires of her paymasters. A circulating video later confirmed that Oruche has since been freed. Meanwhile, the factional Labour Party National Publicity Secretary, Arabambi, over the weekend issued a combative press statement demanding the immediate arrest of Precious Oruche, accusing her of assaulting the party's national chairman, Julius Abure, at the Abuja airport unprovoked. Arabambi claimed that Oruche's unprovoked attack is a plan by the Obidients to destabilize the nation and stage a coup d'etat against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He also called on the Inspector General of Police to arrest Dr. Tanko Inusa for treason and place Peter Obi on a national security watch list. Additionally, he suggested that Oruche's husband should seek a refund of her bride price due to what he described as her loose morals and enslaved life as a political instrument.
The attacker, Madam Precious, a large-scale disgrace to womanhood, a large-scale disgrace to her husband and children, continue a negative vituperation all through the duration of the flight. We wish to call on the Special General of Police to arrest Dr. Tanko Inusa for treason and incitement and transfer Mrs. Precious Onuche case to Abuja for conduct of coverage of peace and placing Mr. Obi on a security watch list as is known to have been demarketing Nigeria and calling for war, destabilization as it happened in Nepal.
Said Mr. Obi is calling for war. Dr. Bati. Okay. Over to you on all the stories. Just
very quick comment before I go to this on Senator Monday Okpewolo going to Glasgow, Scotland to look for investors. But the investors he was purportedly talking to were mostly people from Edo State. Now, I think there's some confusion here. Was he looking for investors or was he doing gerrymandering? Because he was telling his audience that he will support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu He's going to look for support in Glasgow.
It's part of the investment.
And he say they should talk to their people at home. Now, they now said he signed an agreement with a group, also made up mostly of those state people who are in various parts of Europe, of up to $250 million. The PDP executive in Edo State has every right, every reason to ask for the details, so that $250 million that they are talking about, we will not hear later that the Okpebholo administration spent an additional $250 million to look for investment of $250 million. Right. So clarity is very important.
Very important.
Yes. Okay.
Now, Arabambi.
Now, as for Dr. Arabambi, I think what is shown here is that, look, there's division, most unfortunately, in Labour Party. And that division has not yet been resolved. You had Dr. Tanko Inusa on one side, writing about Mama P. Yukola, Precious Uruche, who attacked Julius Abure in Abuja, attacked him also when they arrived at the Benin airport, and went to the police to report that thugs, who she described as Abure's agents, brutalized her, only for the police to detain her. She was the one, it was the complainant that got detained. So, there's some untidiness there. So, Tanko Inusa now, went on social media to say she has been arrested. Then Abayomi Arabambi issued a statement yesterday saying Mr. Peter Obi should be arrested for treason. Yunusa Tanko should also be arrested. Peter Obi is demarketing the Labour Party. In fact, the funniest part of it, he said in the statement that he distributed that Precious Oruche's husband should ask for his bride price back. I don't know what bride price has got to do with Labour Party politics. So there's a lot of comedy here. But it's most unfortunate that a party that emerged ahead of the 2023 election as a platform for Mr. Peter Obi and that galvanized a lot of young people to ask for change, to ask for progress in Nigeria, has now been reduced to the level of, who is in charge, who is managing what money, and that confusion, I think, is what is most disturbing. However, Mr. Peter Obi himself looks like he's moving away from Labour Party. He's going to the ADC or another platform whatsoever, but that a party that once represented a platform of hope has now been reduced to this level by the gladiators within the party. And we don't even know who the spokesmen are. There's one spokesman on this side, there's another. And Mr. or Doctor, everybody is a doctor in Nigeria now. Abayomi Arabambi, he's so energetic in trying to fight the other party. I think that, all these gladiators in Labour Party, for the sake of the platform itself, should find a way, of making peace and coming together. Because when you look at the bottom of it, it's always about money. Somebody took money, somebody did not take money, somebody didn't do that. I think it's unfortunate.
Right, well said, Dr. Abati. Shall we now head over to Ebonyi State?
And please, Precious Uruche's husband should not listen to.
Of course. Is she married? Do you know?
He says she's married.
Let me speak up for the women. Why is it that every time a woman comes out to say something, they will say, go and meet her husband and her children? Let us not always define a woman by her marital status. When a man does anything, they don't say, go and look for his wife and his children. They should return bride price. This is 2025.
And with due respect, you don't even need to advise. If she's married, or I don't know if she's married, any man that because Arabambi say withdraw the bride price, that he does, he's not fit to marry Precious in the first place.
All right, I don't know what bride price has to do. I think that she deserves an apology with that. Where in a passionate speech over the weekend, the Minister of Works and former Ebonyi State Governor David Umahi told his supporters that Ebonyi State will support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's re-election in 2027. The minister made the comments during the Ebonyi New Yam Festival, where he declared that there is not a single Obidient or Peter Obi supporter in the state, despite Peter Obi defeating President Tinubu in the state in 2023. Let's take a look.
I'm addressing those that do not understand what is going on in Southeast. I'm addressing those who have occupied the social media. I've told them, Ebonyi State, we are not obedient people. No be so. We have been so marginalized that we are no longer obedient. No be so. But it is the man that has given us sense of belonging. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let you know obedient come to account Ebonyi State and say this state belongs to. There is no obedient person in Ebonyi State. No be so. Anybody will say Tinubu no go run again. Holy Ghost. What we have is to return the good things that the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done for Southeast and for Ebonyi State when the time comes. No be so. We will not be deceived again because the last election was a mistake, but we have come to be wiser. No be so. Tinubu, 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 Kaigesu, on the JJ, on an Tinubu, Kaigesu, Francis, Tinubu, Tinubu, Kaigesu, on the JJ, on an Tinubu, Kaigesu. Thank you very much.
Let me translate. Tinubu Kangesu. It's Tinubu that we are going to follow. Tinubu Kangesu. Ayo, is this a campaign or
has done what a politician would do? He's gone to support his principle. And I said that INEC should come and prosecute or send this man for punishment. What is the punishment for early campaigns? Because we talked about this I think just a few weeks back around the fact that campaigning season is not yet, it's not yet campaign season, but there are people who are openly campaigning for their preferred candidates for 2027.
Your Edo governor went to Glasgow.
No, territorially, so he was in a...
so he can campaign in Scotland, not in...
So for him, it's different.
No. All of them. Because when they say they don't know these people, they are acting as surrogates. We can see their faces now. These are prominent men. But he's gone out to say that, and I think, like we often always say that, it's the people that will determine who they want to vote. I think it's an inaccurate and false statement to say that there are no obedience in Ebonyi State. It's not empirically correct to say that. Where are his facts? I mean, he's speaking, like I said, like a politician. He's going to campaign for his principle, but I do think that we need to clamp down on this campaign, this flagrant abuse of our electoral laws. We just flout the laws. Nobody cares. Nobody does anything. It's just there, just as a guide or for decoration. When our own politicians, a former governor in his own right is a current minister is flouting the law.
You know what shocks me is the fact that he's busy in Ebonyi. Bini Wari Road is very bad. He's been in a deplorable. He will never campaign about things like that. They will never face what they are supposed to do. It is campaigning for election and doing all sorts. Now you are saying there's no obedience. But is it not, at first, it's not even a shame on Umahi that they beat you in your state as a serving governor. You were in a certain political party. You couldn't deliver your man. They beat you blue-black in your states.
All right.
Then you're not coming to say that Obedients have nobody in the state. But they beat you in your state. So you should go and face the roads. There are many roads that are left undone in the country. Right. Bini Wari Road, deplorable condition. The tanker roll over and that. If you go and, there are roads, you should go and do roads. Go and work on roads.
All right, so that was during the New Yam Festival. It's always fun to watch. I mean, it's always fun to see these sort of festivals happen in our country. And, that song New Yam season, yeah. I
love
that. But, he said that he doesn't want Ebonyi people to make the same...
Women are not allowed to eat the yam first. Yeah, your point about women. No, if a woman touches the yam first, yes, the men will walk out.
Okay, really? I don't know about that one, but sure.
You don't know?
Yeah, you're teaching me now. I'm sure I'm learning.
New Yam Festival, it tastes better in the mouth of men. That's what they say the culture
Are you
says.
still eating New Yam?
I'm eating New Yam. But okay, congratulations for the New Yam Festival. But like I said, he said that the Ebonyi State is not going to make the same mistake he made in 2020.
So it was a mistake that they beat him blue
Well,
black
all
while he
right.
was serving governor.
Omo, who dig this pit for Peter Obi? Because the rate at which people are coming after this man is becoming an army. You could imagine. So from Arabambi's shocking demand, we wish to call on the Special General of Police to arrest Dr. Tanko Inusa for treason and incitement, while also pushing for Peter Obi and Aisha Yesufu to be placed on a security watch list. This says a lot. And to Umahi's bold declaration that Ebonyi has no obedience, insisting that because of what the Tinubu administration has done, the sense of political belonging has shifted. What are these people smoking? I mean, for crying out loud, because it's as if they are campaigning and this is 2025. And just as Ayo had said, these people needs to calm down. Now we the people go decide who we want in 2027. But, well, it is left to us to decide. So people will vote differently in 2027. You could imagine. Now that we have Jonathan back in the picture, the presidency is even crying because Jonathan is back in the game. But one thing is clear, Peter Obi and the Obidient Movement remain at the center of Nigeria's political storm, whether we like it or not. The Obidients are not giving up. But the big question now is this: are these moves genuine signs of political shifts or just attempts to silence a growing movement? Time will tell. Until then, the conversation continues. And trust me, you don't want to miss what is coming next. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe for more updates.